Everyone talks about side hustles. Start one, grind harder, escape the 9 to 5. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most side hustles don't fail because of bad ideas. They fail because of psychology. In fact, your brain is the biggest reason your side hustle will probably die quietly, after a few weeks or months. Today, I'll show you why most people fail at side hustles, and it has nothing to do with motivation, talent, or luck. Most people start a side hustle with a fantasy. They imagine quick results, extra money, freedom, validation, but your brain creates an expectation gap. You expect progress. Reality gives you silence, no views, no sales, no feedback. And when expectations collapse, motivation dies. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain feels betrayed. Social media trained your brain to expect fast dopamine, likes, notifications, validation. But side hustles work in delayed dopamine, weeks of effort, months of uncertainty, zero reward. Your brain hates this, so it whispers, "This isn't working. Maybe this isn't for you. Try something else." And most people listen. Most side hustles don't fail. They're abandoned. People quit at the worst possible moment, right before momentum starts. Why? Because humans confuse lack of feedback with failure. But in reality, silence is part of the process. Wealth rewards patience. The brain craves reassurance. Here's something most people don't understand. In the beginning, progress is invisible. Your skills improve. Your judgment sharpens. Your tolerance for uncertainty grows. But none of this shows up as money yet. So people assume nothing is happening. But psychologically, this phase is mandatory. You are upgrading your nervous system before your income can upgrade. Another reason people fail: comparison. You see someone online made $10,000 in 30 days. Your brain panics. You assume, "I'm behind, I'm doing it wrong, they're better than me." But you're comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's highlight reel. Comparison destroys consistency, and consistency is everything. Here's a deeper reason most people fail. They try to build a side hustle without changing their identity. They do entrepreneur tasks, but still think like employees. They wait for permission. They avoid risk. They stop when it feels uncomfortable. But wealth requires a new identity before results appear. A side hustle feels harder than a job, even if it takes fewer hours. Why? Because jobs offer psychological safety. You know, what's expected, when you get paid, when you can stop thinking. A side hustle removes all that. Your brain interprets this as danger. That's why people run back to comfort even when the side hustle has potential. Most people won't admit this. They're not afraid of failing. They're afraid of being judged, being ignored, looking stupid publicly. So they quit quietly before failure becomes visible. Your brain prefers invisible failure over visible effort. Motivation doesn't build side hustles, systems do. Wealthy people don't rely on feeling inspired. They rely on habits, structure, and repetition. Motivation is emotional, consistency is psychological, and psychology always wins. People who succeed treat side hustles differently. They expect boredom, slow progress, doubt, They don't quit when it feels uncomfortable. They understand discomfort is not a signal to stop. It's a signal you're early. Wealthy people use a different mental filter. They don't ask, "Is this working?" They ask, "Am I building leverage?" Leverage means skills, systems, audience, optionality. Money comes later. Most people quit because they track the wrong metric. Most people don't fail at side hustles because they lack ideas. They don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they never became the person who can tolerate the early phase. Their psychology was never prepared. If you survive that phase, you're already ahead of 90%. If you fix the mind, the strategy becomes simple. This channel isn't about hustle, it's about psychology. If this changed how you think about money and work, watch the full series on psychology of wealth.